You're now locked onto the Pulse Radio Show with Marcus Myers, Xtina, and Ken Pyle. And on the 1 and 2s, Big Red the DJ. It's the Pulse Radio Show, baby. Believe that.
Listen, the best of the best. And tonight we're dealing with a former People's Monarch. We're dealing with a semi-finalist in the Sweet Soca, and I mean, she is a powerhouse, right? This is the first time I met her, by the way, and she's so quiet compared to when I hear her on the record. It's like, what?
Her voice is so big on the record.
Goodness.
She's so sweet.
But I'd like to welcome for the first time to the Pulse Radio Show, Imani, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, good night, Barbados. Thank you guys for having me. I hope everyone had a fantastic day and is having a wonderful night.
So far, so good.
It's great to be here.
It's great to have you.
Thank you so much.
So okay, so tell us all about the song, All Day Long. I want to know how it started, how you conceptualized it, if you did, and let's talk about everybody that's on the song.
Yeah, it was written by Kit Israel.
Advocate Productions,
yes,
yeah.
From Trinidad. Yeah. We have people like Barry Hill and Julian
Griffith
Griffith from here. Yeah, and Julian Griffith from here, and then we have people from Trinidad as well on the track, playing drums and stuff like that. But Kit wrote it, and Chris Allman is the one who actually produced the
shout
track.
out to Slam City family.
So
nice.
yeah, gosh, shout out to Chris Allman. He's like my dad, so I'm very thankful that he welcomed me into the studio and we did this production. Actually, we had another song that we wanted to use, but that didn't work out. And we had like 6 other songs to choose from, and there was a vote. When I heard Kit's song, it was actually the 2nd song on the list, and I was like, it's this one. Right. But for some reason, my management and Chris were like, let's listen to the rest. I didn't want to waste that kind of time, but they were so I just said, let me just let them do what they're gonna do, and then eventually everybody still came back to number 2, which was All Day Long. Yeah. So when I heard it for the first time, I just broke out in tears because I wasn't singing for the past 2 years. You know, I was missing in action for the past 2 years, and to be back in the studio and to hear music, even the other songs that were sent to me, I mean, I was so overwhelmed. But this particular song just stuck with me, and it was like, you know, this one is all about the festival. I'm feeling this one, and everyone could really could relate to it. So I was like, let's just go with it. Let's see how it's gonna happen, and bam.
And semi-finals. So
and
I mean, exactly, bam, exactly.
At the semi-finals. Very grateful for that opportunity as well.
You mentioned you were off singing for 2 years. Can you tell us what that was about?
I would say, to be honest, it was a reflective time for me, you know. Sometimes things do get a bit difficult. People look at us on stage and think it's all
glitz and glam all the time.
But they miss all the action that's happening back, you know, behind the scenes. It's expensive. It's tiring, and you have to know the business, or you would get hurt in the business. And I would always say that. So I had to pull back. I admit I was at a stage where I was not quite sure if I wanted to continue in music.
Oh, seriously? It was that bad?
No, I'm telling you, it was that bad. I'm gonna be honest, you know, it was that bad. So, you know, I was working for Ozone and a couple places, but the thing about it is that once you love something, you're just gonna be sitting at other jobs like, really doing it. You know, so then you get yourself together. I have a new team now. I'm focused and I feel a lot more confident and stuff like that. So I'm ready and I'm here, you know, and I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, because someone told me it was strange that you came from like Bacchanal Road, where I mean, People's Monarch, and then you took that hiatus. So I mean,
I guess you like that word.
Listen,
yeah, that's the second time.
Hiatus sounds so good.
That's the second time.
No, but say it, Imani, say hiatus. It's so amazing.
Hiatus.
And other than vacation, but yeah. But yeah, what I mean, I would assume that a lot of artists go through that, but you decided to go at your peak to just take a step back.
Yeah.
Did something happen to you specifically?
Just a lot of things that happened within the industry, and I just felt like if I needed a fresh start to get over all of that and to come back and to come bigger and to come better as an artist, not only because of what was going on, but me as well as a person and as an artist. So it was about growing, and it was about learning the business for myself so that I can be better, and I could have, you know, be good for my team, and to take Barbados' music out onto the international scene. Right. You know, so that's what it was about for me. It was about growth, and it was becoming a better person and a better artist.
Is it difficult being a woman in soca?
Very.
She didn't even say.
It is.
Even mixed manager that one.
It's a lot more difficult as a woman. And people might, I think it's difficult for women, period. It doesn't matter whether it's in music, it doesn't matter what career you have or what industry you're in. Women it's a lot more difficult for us. You know, I'm not saying that the guys don't. Yeah. But we have a lot more.
I have something different. You experience something different.
Marcus, I want to stick a pin here, right? Because you're about to get a preview this track.
Nice.
We coming back.
No problem. I can be here.
Introduce the track, Imani, of course.
Yes, this is All Day Long, guys. I hope you enjoy it.
Alright, you are listening to the Pulse Radio Show powered by K Shepherd. Own the experience in association with Broad Street Men's and Women's Designer Wear.
You're now locked onto the Pulse Radio Show.
We just heard that sweet one from our wonderful guest Imani,
all day long.
Yes,
and we were speaking specifically about women in the music industry.
Oh yes.
Before we had to go there.
Right. Yes, I was asking what difficulties specifically would you say you face being a woman in the industry?
I think that as a woman you're expected to do so much more than men, period, when it comes to life, you know, and it's about balancing bills, and it's expensive when it comes to music and stuff like that as well. Even when you're on stage, I think you have to push to do more, you know. That's how I see it, being an artist within the industry.
I actually now I'm listening to it, I'm thinking about it, and I find for a female artist, you have to present yourself way more as a really full package.
So it's a lot more.
Right.
You have to buy costumes and stuff. I'm not saying that the guys don't.
No, but we
still have. They do have to buy costumes and stuff like that for stage. But we have makeup. We have hair.
Yeah.
We have all that kind of stuff to do. So to me, it's a bit more expensive.
Yeah, because I still
find we have a lot more on our plate to deal with.
Because you say that about the guys, but I'm thinking about the males. I know that they perform. Yes, I know they'll buy an outfit to perform in, but it's like, yeah, I know milkos can be expensive, yes, but you in a shirt and pants.
Exactly.
You get a haircut, okay,
and whereas the guy might wear the pants 3 times.
You can't wear the, because I'm thinking about persons like you and like Faith and
Nikita.
You know, you have Nikita.
I'm glad we have Xtina here to do this.
Yes.
I would not know to ask these guys the questions.
You know, because I actually just started thinking you guys have some real, really nice outfits. I know you were in the Sunday magazine this last weekend, and my mom was like, "Who's this? She looks really good." And she's like, her skin, her outfits, everything. But then it's like, you have to wear these whole, you know, you can't wear your jumpsuit again or your romper again.
You don't want us to say, "Well, put it back in the wardrobe."
You know, because then
she always got that on. 3 years.
You understand?
So then we get heat for it. I mean, that's the reality of it.
Yes,
so we do get a little bit more heat,
so
and we have to do a lot more.
You see, thank you for saying that, because you see, when we have our photo shoots and stuff, the guys here don't understand why I have to get my makeup done. I have to get my hair
nails done.
Right now, my nails are not messing. I hold in the mid like this.
But you can't just wear something that you have in the closet already.
That is exactly what
you should see me look on Marcus' face.
You look fine right now, Christina. You don't need to wear makeup.
What do you mean?
Thanks for the compliment, but no.
But it seems that way. It just seems like no one else saw this outfit, but like, you know, whoever you went out with 2 years ago. Who are you thinking again? Put on some makeup, right?
She cannot perform on a whole stage. No. I don't even know. This is Rick. I'll wear it again.
It's a lot more expensive, and honestly, I think that artists should look or keep looking into getting sponsorship.
Right,
you know, get people behind you that really believe in your craft. It's not only about getting money, but it's about forming a team of people that are there to support you in every way. You know, that would make it a lot more easier and could possibly cushion some of that responsibility for you. All artists across the board, not just women.
Do you find the need to sexualize your image more because you're a woman? Like to more appeal to like men, etc.?
It's expected. I think it's expected for us to be on stage like that. That's what I think. But as an artist, as a woman, I guess it's up to you. It's important for you to dress and to be yourself.
Right.
You know, and I would always say that. Always be yourself. Always be authentic. Don't try to be like anyone else. Just be yourself.
What about you know how we're seeing this like Me Too movement, and we're seeing like behind the scenes there's these guys like Harvey Weinstein and stuff that were doing foolishness for years, and you know it made me wonder about in Barbados if we experience that too, because nobody really talks about it. I guess we don't really have like the channels and the avenues for people to actually like voice their opinion on it. Do you think that same thing happens down here really as a woman?
Yeah, I honestly, as a woman, I just think it is a lot more pressure, period, in anything.
In life.
But do you get pressure?
Yeah, you do. You do get pressure as a woman.
So it'll be like,
especially in the industry, yes.
Like, I produced this song for you. I like this song that you have, but I'm willing to do more. But I'm willing to get a little piece.
Yeah, I think that we all might go through that at some point.
A little piece.
A little piece.
Yeah, so much.
A little piece. That was Marcus really right?
I would hope that. I would really hope that that's not something that's actually happening, because it would be tough for women to go through. You want your music to be played.
Right.
You want to be heard. And not only here, but internationally as well.
Right.
And that could hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
It can hamper your progression.
And mentally it messes with you as well.
Yeah.
So I would hate to know that that's something that women have to go through.
Yeah, because I always wondered about that, and because there's this imbalance of women in soca compared to men, there's more dominance that the women have to fight through. They gotta fight through the weeds, man.
But I mean, I think that we know what actually happens out there. We do. We have an idea of what happens, and that's why women should support each other a lot more as well, and stick together, you know, and just try to be a team as well, you know.
I'm gonna ask a tough question. You asked that. I know you're gonna have to find a PC way out of this, but now you say that, do you find that the female component of our music industry is strong in teamwork?
I would say, I'm not sure from my experience. I've had
that has not been your experience.
I've had a good couple of people out there who I can work with. There's been TC who's reached out.
Right.
There are a couple other women who, you know, call and they make sure that I'm okay. There's Sonia and stuff like that.
I always hear she's very nice.
Well.
Yeah.
She's very nice.
I always hear she's very nice.
And I am managed by 2 women as well.
Okay.
Monique Hines and Michelle Ford.
Okay.
So I think that it needs to start somewhere. I don't think it's at 100% or where it should be, as nothing is, because nobody is perfect, but it is something that can and should be worked on so that it would be better.
Yeah, because I always hear, just generally, like females who run businesses, stuff like that, they're always complaining about, you know, you don't have that, the support is not the level that it should be at.
I think women in general are like that. I think you have a lot more busyness or noise. Let's say noise when it comes to women. Yeah,
so I wondered how it was with our industry. I know there are not a lot of us, but
I think it would happen in any career.
Right.
You know. True. But I think it's something that really needs to be worked on. And we need to come together to encourage each other.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. Okay, so and finally, last of the tough questions. You said earlier, this is off air, that you're receiving some backlash. Is there anything that you would like to address now regarding that? Because, you know, I think it's better out than in to just say, well, clear up things. And I think that some things
we were talking about Wet, my song.
Right.
Wet. And I remember when I did that video, it came across as very sexual. Because we twisted the theme. Everybody was Everybody was looking at it as, you know, exactly what it says, you know, wrapped in a fatty and
like a rat
holes
or
whatever.
Right.
But we twisted it to be kind of sexy, and some people took it in a negative light. But you know, I think that it's music and it's expressive, and as an artist you have a right to be expressive, you know, and that's where it comes down to support as well, and to keep supporting each other when it comes to the public and stuff like that.
Was the backlash more for men or women?
I think it was for
Both, but saying what? Why is she acting like that, or like she's?
They were saying that it doesn't match. Like I said earlier, like it doesn't match with the song itself. Like the actions on the music video was not matching well with the words of the song. That has nothing at all to do with it.
I love sweet though.
But this is my thing, and I find this again. This is a very double standard type thing, and it is so annoying because you have then the males with these songs that aren't talking about,
and they're fine, right?
Yeah, and
everybody loves it.
But these women are whining on their head on a bicycle on a basketball court, and it has nothing to do with what they're saying exactly. But everybody's like, yeah, great video, you know, or you know, on a beach in the sand, being very suggestive, and it's like, woo, love this.
Yeah,
but then,
as long as the flesh is showing, I'm sure.
Yeah, but then
it's
a problem if Imani do it though.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, that's the double
or
standard.
even if Nikita or anybody, oh, she's a woman, oh no, what's she doing?
Why is she doing that?
And then God forbid you're married and you're doing it, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway.
But you know, as an artist, I would encourage anybody to just continue, just keep going. And like I said before, be yourself.
Yes.
You know, everybody is not going to like you, and that's just something that you have to accept. You know, but you have to continue to focus on your music, focus on your craft, and focus on developing and your growth. You know, and the most important thing, like, think about what you want to do. What are your goals? Like
that being said, what's happening after
my goal, well, Kid is coming, so I'm preparing for Carnival.
Okay, nice.
You know,
right, sorry, what Kid?
Kid.
Oh, I thought you had a child on the way. I was like, wait, what? I was just looking at what's this? You know, I don't know. Yeah, right. Right. Kid.
No.
Yeah.
Kid is coming, right?
Kid is coming.
Right.
I'm preparing for Carnival, and we're also looking at going to like the different jazz festivals and stuff. And that's why I would always encourage the artists as well. Don't be seasonal. We have enough talent here that outside of the season we could have music blast.
So outside of soca music, are you doing more R&B tracks?
I will be.
Okay.
Definitely, my team. We're looking at that now.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds really good.
So, and that's what we need to do, you know. We have enough talent, you know, men and women here who have really lovely voices.
Yeah.
And we could come together and just, even if you come up with this fusion with soca, you know, and just get it out of here.
Right.
That's what it's all about.
Your heart is in soca, but what would you say would be the other main genre that you would want to be in?
I would say pop and R&B.
Because
I grew up, that's why I grew up singing, you know, in the hotel industry and stuff like that. So I've created a love for that as well. So to have a fusion of soca and that would probably be really even
nice.
my other music, when I started with Red Boys, is not straight soca.
Right.
You know, because I love to sing, and that's my #1 focus.
To show off your vocal ability.
Just love to sing.
Right.
So that's where that started, from Richard Stout till now, and I'm still there.
And people will be seeing you showing off your vocal ability.
Yes, I will.
Yeah,
I want to wish you all the best come Friday night as well,
yes,
too.
thank you
for
so
sure.
much.
You
I
ready?
hope you guys are going to be there. Of course, I'm ready. You should always be ready for stage, you know.
Yes.
Competition or competition not. Just be there, have a good time, and it's about the people who enjoy the music. Once you see people singing your song word for word and they enjoying themselves, there's nothing that can replace that. I don't care what nobody says.
And beat all the men too. Beat all the men.
All the women.
Year of the women.
Let people know where they can find you on social media.
Yeah,
stuff like
it's
that.
all across Instagram, Facebook, everything is Imani246.
Okay. Imani246.
Simple.
We'll give you a follow.
Thank you so much.
Imani, want to thank you so much for passing
Thank
through
you
with
for
the Pulse
having
Radio
me.
Show.
Thank you so much. And Barbados, have a fabulous night. Be safe. Keep it real. Keep it good. Keep it positive. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Wow.
Welcome.
I like that. You are listening to the Pulse Radio Show, powered by Cape Shepherd. Own the experience in association with Broad Street Men's and Women's Designer Wear.